I got ready and I was going downstairs because I was going to IKEA today, so I went to get my shoes and then I saw my rat. Delicious. I put my shoes on and then I was like, wait, do I really look like that? What the heck? And I was looking for my coat and I could not find it anywhere. I don't know what happened to it. And yes, my parents write inspirational things on the mirrors because apparently it helps them. Inspirational. So I already had my shoes on, but I was like, okay, I need to go find my coat. So I ran upstairs to find it before my mom got home because she would get mad at me if I had my shoes on. I went to check my super messy closet even though I knew it would not be in there. And then I went to check behind my door and it was not there anyway. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to call my mom and ask her to see if she knows where it is. She did not know where my coat was either. So I was like, okay, whatever. I just grabbed my charger, ran downstairs. I'm sorry if you're seeing this, Mom. I'm sorry I had my shoes on the carpet. It was perfect timing though because my dog was barking and they just got home and she had no idea that I was upstairs. Gave me some rice noodles that she bought me and I was super happy and then I accidentally almost threw it at her head. I'm so sorry. Found my big black coat and then threw it at me and told me to put it on, but I was like, okay, it's kind of warm outside, so I'm gonna go find another coat upstairs. So I went upstairs. Pile of coats that were in my room. Yes, there's a pile of coats in my room. I don't know how to clean. I just picked from the very top, so I got the pink one and it was pretty cute. Well, just texted me right at that time and told me he was outside and I checked and he was outside, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave. My mom really liked my coat. Grabbed my charger and then I went in his car and then I was like, okay, your shirt kind of looks like blue raspberry. Like, you know the flavor blue raspberry? I freaking love that flavor. Then we were driving by his old high school and he was like, why don't we just go in? Why not? I'll show you around. I don't know if that's legal, but okay. And then I almost stepped in a bunch of mud spots and it said student parking, but it's okay because the sign was on the ground and we're not students, so we're good. I haven't been to a high school in literally forever and it was kind of the weirdest thing ever. I started getting a tummy ache like I used to. I used to have a very bad anxiety at school. It's the smell of school. I don't know. It throws me off. And then I saw this board and it said brain power tips and I was like, I should read these because my brain is bleh. And it said turn off electronics. What? Animal showed me his old locker and then he shoved me in his old locker. Ah, yes, I still fit. Just like old times. I love it. We got kicked out because we don't actually go there, but it's okay. And then I almost tripped. It was great. Next stop was what we actually came for, which was IKEA. I was so excited. I love IKEA. Oh, this giant horse and Animal told me to go jump on it and I thought I could, but I literally could not. And then I got dirt all over my hand. It also said do not climb, but it's okay. And that was not stopping me. So I tried to get on again and it still didn't work. I'm 5'2". Nothing works. We hopped over the bars for no reason. We entered IKEA and we were ready to buy some furniture. First two things I saw was 2 beds and I was like, I'm gonna make it a mission this whole time to jump on every single bed that I see. Maybe I'll find the comfiest bed ever. So I tried it and it was actually a rock. Oh my gosh. It's literally like I just freaking jumped on cement. And then Animal saw an egg sandwich. He's like, I'm hungry. So we went to eat. Saw chocolate milk, but I didn't see any oat milk. But then I looked at this pink thing and it was actually an oat smoothie. I was kind of amazed. And then I saw soup. You know how much I love soup. So I spooned myself some soup. I got my oat smoothie thingy and then I got a spoon. I was very excited to try my tomato soup. It was kind of chunky though. Kind of threw me off. Kind of smelled a little bit weird. I tasted it. It was not it. It was not good. Animal, however, was enjoying his Swedish meatballs and he kept pestering me to eat one, but I was like, no, I'm vegetarian. So I threw it on the ground. Look at that bounce though. Oh my gosh. And then he yelled at me and told me to go pick it up. Kind of reminded me of one of my rat's poops or a bouncy ball. I put it down and then I had a little staring contest with it. I don't know why I found it so funny. And then I was like, oh my gosh, oat smoothie. And it said shake me. So I decided to shake it. Like, really shake it. It didn't say for how long to shake it. And then he left me unsupervised in the kids area. It said not to do that. I had such high hopes for the oat smoothie, but this was not it. Emma wanted to try my soup to confirm how bad it was. And yeah, he said it was not good at all. I saw that there was a Petland across the street and I was like, oh my gosh, we gotta go to Petland. So I asked Emma if we go to Petland. He said yes. I freaking love hamsters. I had to jump on my second IKEA bed. This one looked a little softer, but it still was not soft. Even the little children's bed was rock solid. It was kind of sad. And then I ran to the next bed and I almost bashed my face into that tray thing. Fourth bed I jumped on. This one was a lot softer. And then Emma asked me if crib was considered a bed. And I was like, heck yeah, it is. So I went in it. And then I saw a bunch of couches and I was like, thank God I'm not jumping on couches. That's too many. I tried to do a little bottle flip thing on the counter. And I was like, wait, no, I can do it. I got this. But I did not get it. It was not good. So I tried for a second time and then it fell on the ground. Good job, Daytree. Emma was like, I am literally not leaving until I get this. And then we discovered that there was a dent in the bottle from me throwing it on the ground. Whoops, my bad. And then I saw another bed and I was so excited. So I went and jumped on it. This one was not soft either. Tried to teach Animal how to renegade in the middle of IKEA and he did not know what I was doing at all. I didn't really know what I was doing either. I don't really know how to renegade. I saw a sign that said do not climb and of course I had to go climb it. So I tried to get in and then I could not fit. I was too fat. I'm sorry. Then there was just this random game thing sitting there. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go play the game. And then I played the game. It took me 5 minutes, but I won. And I ran to the shark because I love sharks. And then Animal started singing that baby shark song and I really hated that. And then I jumped on one more bed and then I looked and oh my god, there were beds everywhere. How am I supposed to jump on like 40 million beds? I don't understand. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. I got this. I'm never gonna give up. So I jumped on like 3 beds and then I got too tired and also they really hurt. Okay, feel like I broke my spine, not gonna lie, but like literally look, endless amounts of beds. I don't understand. It's kind of sad I gave up on my bed goal and then Emma was like, let's play hide and seek. So we counted to 10 and then I went and hid under this desk. I'm a literal freaking child, I swear. And then I just sat there and I sat there and I sat there and I waited and it was like 20 minutes later and then he never showed up. 2 people there though and then they didn't see me. So then I left and then I tried to find Animal and I literally could not find him anywhere. I thought he ditched me there, not gonna lie. And I looked back and I saw him running at me, and it turns out that he literally walked around the whole IKEA. He counted to 10 seconds. How far could I have gone? So I threw a shark at him and then he threw it back at me. It was funny. I forgot that I gave up on the bed thing and I decided to go jump on this little bed, and it was super cute. And then I slid down the railing and the stranger wanted nothing to do with me. He literally ignored me. It was probably for the better though. And then Animal, he told me to get in a cart because he was going to push me around, and then he ended up pushing me into a bunch of things. So then I got out of it and I showed him how high I could kick my leg. As we were walking out, I saw this whole wall of pillows, so I decided to go run to them. I was like, oh my god, there's pillows everywhere. It was literally heaven. And then I realized it was just pillowcases they were selling, not the actual pillows. I jumped in my last bed, almost fell asleep. It was really comfy. We went into this huge elevator. I didn't know what to do. I felt very claustrophobic. I know that doesn't make any sense. We left and I was kind of hangry because, you know, I didn't really eat. I had one spoonful of soup. So we went to Chopped Leaf, but it said it was closed, or it didn't have the open sign on. And then I was like, it's open. So then he ran there and it was open, and I decided to get this Aztec bowl thingy, and it was basically like a taco bowl, but it was like vegetarian, and I was so happy. I love when I get good food because I start dancing, and it was so good. But I hate when I eat salad because sometimes I look like a goat. After that, we went back in his car and I found the mitts from the hike that we took like 2.5 weeks ago, and yes, they were still scratchy apparently. Then we went to Petland. We were so freaking excited. We both love Petland, and then I thought I had to open the door, but I didn't because it was an automatic door, and I saw all these cute little birds. Birds are my favorite animal ever, by the way. And the lady told us that if we put our arms in it, the birds would start crawling up our arms, and she was not wrong. But then one of the birds almost got into the mouse place, and I was super scared because I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna go eat the mouse, and then I had to push him back in. And the nice lady brought us this bird named Pickle. He was so cute. I was honestly ready to adopt him. He was only $600, and I've spent money on stupider things, I swear. But I have a cat, and I knew he'd eat it, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get my cat some treats. And I saw this cheese treats, and he loves eating my queso. I love queso. It's like one of my favorite foods ever, and he always tries to lick it, so I got him some cat queso. And I wanted coffee, and I was like, oat milk coffee. But we went to McDonald's, and then he made me ask the worker if they had oat milk, and well, they didn't have oat milk because it was McDonald's, or almond milk, or any kind of substitute for milk. He got his McDonald's coffee, and then we saw Nordstrom, and I was like, we gotta go into Nordstrom because I need new scrunchies. I mean, I didn't really need them, but I decided to get them anyways. And I got this leave-in conditioner for my hair that was actually very cheap compared to what I would pay at the salon. We got the scrunchies, we got the hair conditioner, and then we left. And I got home, my mom opened the door for me, and she was super happy to see me. I saw my rat, and then I saw my cat, and I was like, boy, I got you yogurt tubes. They're actually chicken cheese cat tubes, but I fed him like a baby, and he absolutely loved it.